Everyone seems to agree that there's a bad smell in St. Bernard Parish that won't go away, but what they disagree on is what to do about it. I'm here in Chalmette, where a parish council meeting wrapped up a couple of hours ago, and what we heard there was pretty interesting. Last week, the council chair, Fred Everhart, told us that he was planning on introducing an ordinance today that would basically impose more legal consequences for anyone who's emitting a bad odor in the parish. He ended up not introducing it today. He says there are still some legal hurdles that he has to go through. One of them is that the parish would have to hire legally a part-time nuisance smell officer. I'm directly quoting, that's a real position, to try and figure out where the source of the smell is coming from. They would be trained on how to do that and then certified. During this meeting, some of the other council members objected to the ordinance itself. They say they agree that the smell is a problem, but they say rather than jumping to legal penalties, which the parish may or may not even be able to enforce, they want to bring the companies that own the plants and refineries that may be responsible for the smell to the table to talk. You might have seen this interaction on social media last week when Meg Ferris talked with the parish council chair, Fred Everhart. A council member, Patrice Cusimano, came up during the interview, and you can hear her seeming to object to what he's saying about the ordinance. She didn't want to talk that day, but she did agree to talk with us today to explain what was happening. She says she was raising the point, as she has at a couple of meetings so far, that the parish doesn't have jurisdiction over plants that are sitting on port land. Everhart had mentioned that during the interview last week, but he said that the parish could just sue these companies.
There's always the courthouse. But as an attorney, I was also taught that you should try to mitigate problems before you run to the courthouse.
Now, I did talk with the director of the port also. He told me that right now it's in the process of talking with its tenants, those are the ports on its property, to see if any of them might be responsible for the smell. He also says there is a retention pond on the property that had a big fish kill because of a drought last summer, and right now they're working on drawing it down and dredging it.